I'm from New York, sort of. You're listening to The Morning App. Hi, I'm Peter.
Hey, it's Pruitt.
It's Emma.
And Ben.
That's Frankie, Vinny, and Tony. Hi.
No Paulie?
No Paul. I'm Paulie. Are you kidding me? I'm Paulie. How is everyone's... Well, okay, wait. No, let's address the WASU elephant in the room. After 3 weeks in the making,
Crossover
literally,
episode.
Finally happening, Mr. Peanut Butter.
Yeah.
that's like the fourth time BoJack Horseman has been mentioned on this show. With, like,
Yeah.
zero relevancy, but I love it. Pruitt and Emma have finally gotten to actually see each other.
Wow.
up?
It's nice to meet
Yeah,
you,
likewise. Pleasure.
Don't worry, I have a lot planned for this amazing episode of The Morning App. Ben is reading the morning newspaper, apparently.
Trying to stay informed.
From week
Is
that's
that
like...
from our newspaper?
Yeah, it's the Appalachian. I'm trying to figure out the crossword, but it's making me feel stupid.
Give us a clue, Ben.
TheAppalachianOnline.com.
Give us a clue, Ben.
All right. 22 across.
Well, no, how many letters?
I know, I was about to get to it.
Okay.
3 letters.
All right.
Flounders flipper.
Finn?
Yeah, that was a pretty easy one.
Nice.
Nice.
Ben,
yeah.
you're just supposed to stump us.
Um,
No.
Give us the hard ones
No.
you're looking at.
Yeah.
24 across, 5 letters.
Sure.
Carnival dance.
Carnival dance? Square?
Ooh, I think that's it. I bet it's
Yeah.
square.
Yeah,
It would help if we actually were doing
Right,
whatever.
right.
whatever. You guys.
We do the
good job.
entire crossword of the morning app this morning.
What did everyone do these past few days? Oof.
My
That's so
dad's been in town.
Hey.
He might be listening right now, so if
Hi,
he
Dad.
is, hello.
exciting.
Hi, Mr. Roehl.
He's pretty, yeah.
Where's
he'll
he
love that. He's from Raleigh. He's just up for the
Okay.
weekend, hanging out.
The weekend. It's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Long weekend.
Quite a long weekend. He's like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
been a
gonna.
good time, though.
He's like, at this point, I'll just stay till next weekend too.
I think, yeah.
Oh my God. And Ben, what about you?
I've just been busy, really, just grinding.
Same.
Haven't really done much.
Yeah, all I do is spend money. Pruitt.
Yeah, I made
Frankie.
like I mentioned on Monday, I made it to Eternals last night, which we can talk about later.
No, talk about it now.
Okay, sure.
We'll get into it.
Don't
That's
spoil it.
Eternals.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to
Yeah,
hear
I won't.
your opinion.
I won't spoil anything. So, for the listeners out there, Eternals is the new entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It was directed by Chloe Zhao with a star-studded cast. Chloe Zhao is famous for her like small, intimate Oscar movies. She directed Nomadland last year, which won Best Picture. That is a movie about Frances McDormand traveling the country. It's very slow. It's very like personal.
Raw.
Very raw. And then the next movie she made was Eternals, and combining that sort of sensibility with the Marvel action movie spectacle didn't really work.
Ah, so that's why there were so many.
It has
okay,
the
that
lowest-
actually
Yeah.
explains a lot.
It has the lowest IMDb rating
Well, I was
out
about
of
to say, what
any.
is
that
its
explains
IMDb?
so much, though.
What is-
There were,
do you know its
several
IMDb?
scenes.
What score it is? No, I didn't check, but it does have the lowest according to the internet.
Right, the character moments all really shown. It was awesome. The cast is great. Camille Nanjiani's really funny in it. Kit Harington's in it.
Kit
for, like,
Harington.
10
Lots of
minutes.
Game of Thrones people.
It really drove. Yeah, Richard Madden does his
Rob
thing.
Stark.
Rob Stark.
But then you cross over that line a little bit. Like, there's a character in the movie played by Angelina Jolie who kind of took me out of it a little bit.
Uh-oh.
It's like the celebrity line where it's like you're like a little too famous or a little too much of a person to be playing a character at this point. Does that make sense?
No, there is.
I
There's
like
a,
the
yeah.
character that they put her in because of that, though. You know
Right.
what I
You saw
mean?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
how did
seen
you?
it.
What did you think about it?
I
Sorry.
didn't like it.
Oh,
I
dang,
thought it
that's
was
two.
really good.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I agree with what you're saying. There were a lot of scenes that kind of felt just a little bit
Now,
necessary.
this is a fair thing because I've had my hand in both now. Do you think it was a matter of the directing or the writing? Because you can't direct around poor writing. There's just nothing you can do.
Here's the
about that.
problem with the writing. The story was by 2 people, and then Chloe Zhao famously writes and directs a lot of her movies.
And did
but
she help
This
write
one
this?
was Chloe Zhao and name. And when you have 6 people working
No.
on the same movie, it's
No.
usually not going to
Yeah.
go super well.
No.
Yeah, there were just too many ideas trying to be pushed forward.
Right.
It sounded like that because there's like 7 main characters and each of them are supposedly going to have a storyline in a movie. Dude, this
Exactly.
is not How I Met Your Mother. This is not Big Bang Theory. Like
Spider-Man 3.
this is, oh, we'll get into Spider-Man. We have
Yeah.
actually
Ooh.
We'll talk about that now. It's a great segue. Things are going on in the world. So
The Spider-Man world.
Spider-Man world, Spider-Man Far From Home, it's been leaked and re-leaked and like leaked a third time. And now like picture leaks have come out of
Peter,
spoiler alert.
I don't know if you knew this, but Far From Home came out
Not
a
Far
couple
From Home.
years
Whatever.
ago.
No Way Home. What's it called?
No Way Home.
I don't care.
Got it.
I don't care. Home.
Right.
Home is in the title. Shocker. So it was leaked, like a picture was leaked. Actually, 2 pictures were leaked. Spoilers. Allegedly. Even though this has kind of been through the rumor mill that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are making an appearance in the newest Spider-Man movie. And did you hear about the 3rd Marvel guest?
Which one?
No one knew about this until this picture just leaked.
Then no.
Matthew Murdock, who is Daredevil.
Really?
Yeah.
What picture leaked?
It was Aunt May, Tom Holland. I think his name is Happy, like the agent who works with
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Happy Hogan.
And then Matt Murdock,
No way.
all just like sitting at a dinner table.
Charlie Cox's Matt Murdock?
The one from the Netflix series.
Ah, nice. That's a win.
Which is crazy because they don't talk about the Netflix series outside of the Netflix bubble, which they don't even exist no more.
Is that like a leak or is it like really cool?
It was a
grainy
picture of them.
Photoshop.
It might be. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. Allegedly,
Got
but
it.
no one seemed to have clocked it. You know, like at this point, someone would be like, "This is actually stripped from this scene of." Daredevil. or
Yeah,
whatever.
right.
And same thing with Andrew Garfield, who was on this like press tour. He did the Streisand effect thing where he kept saying like, "I am not in the new Spider-Man." And I'm like, all right, well now we know. Stop.
Right.
You don't need to cover. Just say it once and get it over with.
Uh-huh.
And so now we know. Sorry, Andrew Garfield.
According to leaks, yeah, I'm excited for that. December, right? So we only have
December.
like a month left.
And then the poster got revealed where Sandman, Electro, Green Goblin, and Doc Ock will all make an appearance as well. I'm a
Oh,
Spider-Man.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm a
I love
Spider-Man stan, yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So best Spider-Man
Best Spider-Man. What do you mean, like movie or person?
person.
Oh.
Tom Holland.
Yes.
I
Tom.
would-
I am on the fence.
Yo.
Really?
I love the original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. The original first one.
But he was like
Yeah.
the worst.
The
fit.
3rd one I hated.
Yeah.
I hated him.
35 years old.
I know. Don't hate me. But Tom Holland is but they're 2 different characters. Those Peter Parkers are nothing alike.
Here's
Exactly, but Tom Holland is like an actual Peter Parker.
I know.
Here's the thing about the original
But it's
Raimi
so
movies, though.
classic.
They're super like 60s comic accurate.
Yes.
Like when Spider-Man was first on the scene and Stan Lee was writing all this like weird quippy 60s dialogue. That's the Spider-Man that Tobey Maguire is playing. But I think that Tom Holland is the modern Spider-Man. That's the one that works
agree.
with
Yeah.
our audiences.
Absolutely.
I love how they have reworked Spider-Man. 100%. Spider-Man is like my OG, and it's not because we have the same name. There was a kid who in my 6th grade science class whose last name I don't remember what it was, but it came right after me, and his first name was Parker. So attendance was just his favorite time in the day. In more slightly related to Marvel news, Paul Rudd just got voted sexiest man alive.
Nice.
Paul
Rudd?
Who? Oh, they said who's Paul Rudd?
No.
I was like, excuse me.
No, much deserved.
He's
Paul Rudd
Pretty
stan.
man.
Silver
Yeah.
Fox, man. I don't know why I laughed at that, but I was just like, I mean, I agree, but I thought it was funny.
Have you guys seen or heard of his show? It had 1 season. It was on Netflix. It was like Living with Yourself.
What?
And it's Paul Rudd gets like cloned. And it's Paul Rudd and Paul Rudd.
Sounds awesome.
It's not like I've watched it. It's like 6 episodes or something. It has like mid-7s on IMDb. But
Oh wow.
Cool.
It's like kind of funny, dark. Like it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
It's no
Yeah.
Orphan Black.
So random.
Good.
I didn't even hear about that. I love hearing about like, did you know that this actor had like this going on for them? And they're like, no, huge name, did such and such project ages ago. Like people don't know about Emma Stone and Penn Badgley. I've already mentioned it, but Easy A. That movie's amazing.
Yeah, he's good.
So
Wait,
good.
Penn Badgley's in that?
Yeah, he's the love interest. He's the beaver.
Oh my god.
Right?
Yeah, right?
I just didn't
Isn't
even
it
think
crazy?
about
Amanda
that.
Bynes. Amanda Bynes is the religious girl.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I know.
It's just clicky. Like I know their names and I know their faces in that movie,
Right.
but I.
You're like,
Oh.
I forgot
Yeah.
what Amanda Bynes looked like, so I saw that movie and didn't even know it was
I
her.
feel bad for Amanda Bynes.
She's fine now.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
Well, this is yesterday. Heinz revealed that they have created a ketchup made from tomatoes grown on, if you can believe it, Mars.
No way.
What?
Not like made for sale, like gonna be in Walmart, but
Right.
Yeah.
it was like a test.
But the
and
fact that wow.
When did we get tomatoes?
Tomatoes,
to
yeah.
I
Mars?
don't
When did-
know.
Huh.
Would you eat? Would you
Secret
eat
undercover
forbidden
Things you
Martian
didn't
ketchup?
know. Yeah, really cool.
Easily.
Heinz stays the best ketchup brand.
My dad and my mom, I forgot what their reasoning is. I'm pretty sure it's political. Have had a weird vendetta against Heinz. What? I distinctly remember this when I was growing up. They're like, no to Heinz, and I'm like, it's okay, it's ketchup,
Interesting.
ma'am.
It's mashed up tomatoes.
It's mashed up tomatoes, sugar, and vinegar.
Right.
I don't think I can name another ketchup brand though.
Hunt's.
What's up? Hunt's.
Hunt's.
That's true.
Hunt's is,
Hunt's is like
very
mustard, though.
mediocre.
Yeah.
I know. I looked directly at the camera when I said that because I'm talking to my mother.
Yeah. There's the Great Value Walmart brand.
Hey, that's
very
what's
true.
up.
Very true.
I don't like sweet ketchup, so Hunt's is super sweet.
Yeah.
I do not like a sweet ketchup.
Bitter tomato man.
I wonder what sort of ketchup tastes like. I wonder what the ketchup tastes like in Martian ones, because they said I don't think maybe it's not the same quality of ketchup.
Yeah, I'd be
I
interested.
think it's higher quality.
No, I
Do
think
you
it's
think
lower
they'll
quality.
start doing instead of dino nuggies, space nuggets?
Awesome.
What's that supposed to mean?
Whole new
No,
meaning.
like a shape of Saturn or something.
That's a lot of work.
It is a lot
It
of.
brings a whole new meaning to the red planet, you know?
Exactly, that's
Yeah.
what I was saying. I was like, what a fitting thing to produce on Mars, something that's already red. Well, this is for you, Emma. This is great.
Ooh.
Foo Fighters are starting I don't know if they're starring, but they're going to be in a new horror movie called Studio 666.
What?
I know, right?
That's
Weird.
awesome.
I,
That's so weird.
Emma's a huge Foo Fighters fan.
I do happen to love the Foo Fighters.
I don't know to what capacity they're going to be in. Though, I don't know if they're just like
cameo.
a band.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
maybe they're
right.
doing a house show or something.
Uh-huh.
Oh, if they're playing in it, that'd be so cool.
I highly doubt they would.
I really doubt it, but I would love it if they. The idea of that makes me happy.
Ben, this
This is me.
I don't know if this is something you'll care about. I'm just targeting everyone's news. Squid Game has been revealed to have a season 2. To the surprise of no
I
one.
mean, honestly, it needs it because of the way they wrote it, but they tanked that show.
Okay,
Think
but
so?
you
Have you watched it?
I haven't seen it
I
yet.
haven't
Watch
seen
it and let me know what you
either.
think
Okay,
because
okay.
it really after the first. I'm telling you, there's no continuity. None of it makes sense. I'm
Fine.
not gonna break it down again.
Maybe
but
season 2 we'll bring it all together, you know? We'll all have been worth
I also
it.
thought it was really funny that even LeBron James, at a
LeBron.
press conference, LeBron James was like, he won and he doesn't even go and see his daughter. And I was like, facts. And then the writer
Wait, well,
or the
spoilers.
creator
Yeah,
of
so
this.
spoilers on the morning app.
actual spoilers.
I know. Well, it's
Ben,
been out for a minute now.
I am not in control of it. It's
But,
been out for a minute. It's been out for
3
a
weeks.
month.
Yeah.
It's been out- that's not long enough.
I have no.
that
control
wasn't
over this
major
one.
spoilers.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna watch 3 episodes and you'll be like, now I know who wins.
Nah.
Okay.
Well, I was just gonna say, even the
Anyways.
creator, I thought that was funny. The creator started bashing LeBron. Why are you so butthurt, bro?
I love when people beef.
And,
like
and it
that.
was such a valid criticism too. It's I just thought that was funny.
Other news. Well, this is crazy. I was gagged. A 16-year-old girl reported missing from Asheville, North Carolina.
My hometown.
Was rescued after she flashed a hand signal from a car on a Kentucky interstate. A motorist recognized the distress
Wow,
signal
a thing?
from TikTok.
Wow.
Yeah, I was about to
And it's
say.
created by the Canadian
Huh.
Women's Foundation. Sorry, I wanted to cross.
Holy
Awesome.
crap! That's
Flagging another car down from the.
She was in probably the back seat of a car or something against her will, I assume.
Fine, a distress signal.
And it's the signal is, I'm gonna do it on camera. You start with it, your thumb in your palm and your
Like a
forefingers
four?
up. Yeah, and then you close your fist. So your thumb is tucked under your other fingers.
Huh.
But do both motions so they see it. So apparently someone saw it on TikTok and way long ago or something, remembered it, saw a girl and rescued her. And from Kentucky, Asheville to Kentucky, that's a distance.
It is, yeah.
that's-
yeah.
So
That is a traumatizing.
the
How
things you
long
learn
was she
from TikTok.
missing for?
I didn't see.
I mean, so I
don't
assume
think
it was
said.
kidnapping.
I assume.
Yeah.
Like
Or-
she wasn't missing,
Right.
she was
No,
kidnapped.
no,
Like,
abducted.
yeah.
Right.
oh my
Jeez.
god.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at. We're gonna go to break, but I was.
Poor timing.
That was terrible. I was seeing what song I was listening to earlier today because I have my music queued for our breaks, and I laughed to myself because it was really embarrassing. We're going to be right back to talk a little bit more about what's going on in the world and catching up with Pruitt, Emma, and Ben, and me. What's up?
The
morning app on 90.5 WASU.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Blanks from University Communications here in the Beaver College of Health Sciences. It's the 10-year anniversary of the Beaver College, and we're going to interview some nursing students. Come along with me. Guess how old the Beaver College of Health Sciences is?
I don't know.
No idea?
Nope.
Care to wager a guess?
5 years.
No, you're almost there. We'll keep going around until we find somebody maybe who knows. So, how do you like the Beaver College of Health Sciences thus far?
I love it. It's been a really fun time making relationships with all my classmates, and the faculty are very great. They're very caring, and it's not something I expected. I didn't expect them to care as much about me as they do, and so it's been really nice in this hard time going through nursing school.
Why did you want to be a nurse?
Well, when I was little, I had cancer, so just seeing like how the nurses helped my mom and like how she still really like thinks about the nurses and how much they did for her, I wanted to do that for other people.
What would this be called? This thing, like if you were going to look on Amazon, it must have a name, right?
It's called Seymour Butts.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
It totally is Seymour. So what do you like about the Beaver College of Health Sciences? Can you share with me something that you enjoy about
Yeah,
it?
I mean, what do you not like about it? It's honestly beautiful. We have everything available to us. Like as nursing students, I feel like I have like the most opportunities I would ever need. Just having like labs like this to kind of simulate like a real patient experience, that's definitely a highlight for me. It's just been a blessing to be able to go here.
Do you feel like you're doing good?
Of course.
I love your confidence. Is he going to be all right? Of course. He's good. Did you know how old the Beaver College of Health Sciences is? Can you guess?
10 years?
Oh my gosh, you got it. Yes, congratulations. Wow. We have this arm for you. I brought nothing for you, but yeah, how about a hand? Yeah, give her a hand. So I understand that you received a scholarship, is that correct?
Yes, I am part of the Beaver Scholars here, and with that, hopefully I am able to get into the nursing program.
What made you want to be a nurse?
Well, it all started with just experiences back at home with having not having accessible health care for my parents and the majority of the people who live in my town. I always saw the struggle there of people trying to find ways of getting health care and being able to afford it as well.
It seems like the scholarship has made a big impact in your life.
Oh, of course, yes. It's helped my family. Part of my graduating class, maybe 20, 30 students made it out to college. So that's something big and like something I'm proud of.
Did y'all know that the Beaver College of Health Sciences is having an anniversary, like right now?
Oh, it's 10 years, right?
How many? Yeah,
10.
10. She got it.
Crazy.
Yeah. Good job. You knew. Yeah, 10 years. Thank you for your support of the Beaver College of Health Sciences and its students. Happy 10th anniversary to the Beaver College. Your support of these students is clearly having an impact on their lives now and will for years to come. Thanks so much and have a great one.
On 90.5 WASU.
.5 WASU, you're listening to The Morning App. We've got a stacked crew with us this morning. Who do we have?
We have Pruitt.
Emma.
And Ben.
And me. Hi, Peter. I had to go last because I wanted me to be the freshest thing in your mind. Anyways, what's going on in the world? Because we talked about a lot. I told y'all I had a lot planned, and there's still more to talk about. Well, actually, three more things to talk about.
Okay.
Miriam, this is a little bit old. This happened at the end of the month, like around Halloween, but I've been like saving it because I thought it was funny. Merriam-Webster adds a lot of cultural words to the dictionary, and a lot of the times it's literally just to grab a headline so that people remember, like, oh my gosh,
the dictionary exists.
Literally.
Buy dictionaries, yeah. For sure.
I remember like one of them was just like an emoticon, like a text emoticon, like an emoji. It was a word. No, that's not a word, baby. But some of the words that they added I thought were funny were dad bod.
Dad bod?
Dad bod. Copy pasta. Do you know what a copy pasta is?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you?
Someone?
A copy pasta is like, there's like an iconic phrase or something, like a long like tangent that people will just paste in like people's copy and paste into like people's comments to troll them.
Okay.
I can't think of any that aren't like super niche, like things that you still.
Sometimes there'll be like
Like
the
the
pictures
word-
too, like
Oh yeah,
you know,
that's
the
like
ones with,
Twitch
all
chat.
the stuff.
That's like
yeah.
Twitch chat stuff though, where people will make like pictures out of words
Yeah.
and post them.
I think I know what you're talking
And Fluffernutter.
What's
Do you know what a Fluffernutter is?
No.
No.
Do you? Oh my god!
Wait. Can I guess what a
Yes.
fluffernutter is?
Oh my
Is it
God.
one of those sandwiches where you put the marshmallow stuff
Yes.
on and then the peanut butter?
Oh, nasty.
Awesome.
It's gross. Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
Nasty.
Ooh,
Whoa.
That's my ringer.
Not your
Sorry.
Twitter. Not your Twitter.
Tweeter.
Yeah, Tweeter. Yeah. First of all, I hate Fluffernutters. There were kids who always ate them when I was like in like elementary school up in Jersey, and I'm like, ugh, that is disgusting.
You don't like marshmallow and peanut butter as a concept?
I don't like either one of those concepts. I do not like marshmallow fluff.
You don't like peanut butter?
I hate peanut. I love
I hate
chocolate.
I love
peanut butter.
What?
Yeah, I love peanut butter. Don't like marshmallows that much.
Okay, but peanut butter is one of those just like
Yeah.
core text, you know?
What?
Treated in like a
Yeah,
store.
because peanut butter it goes so well with all the best candies. It's a sandwich base. You can
Wait,
put it in like
what's the best candy, Pruitt?
it's candy.
Chocolate and candy are different.
Yes, we've had this
Okay. This I feel like is kind of in between. Do you know what a Take 5 is?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
But there's a Reese's variant of
Yes.
the Take 5.
Fire.
It's awesome. It's really, really good. And you can get them at Walmart in the checkout line. And they look very strange, very niche, but they're delicious. And I'd rather die for the Reese's Take 5.
I love it. I like that. Hey, just because I don't particularly love Reese's peanut butter cups, but I do love those.
See, I
Peanut
love
butter.
Reese's.
Gore-Tex.
I know.
Reese's big cups, like the ones with the extra peanut butter. I love peanut butter.
Right.
It's so sticky and gross. I added at the end, but I don't think I could put you on the spot. I said, if you were to add a word in the dictionary, what would it be? And I couldn't think of anything either.
My name, probably.
My name's already a word.
Wonky slush.
I think wonky might be a word. Oh, what about oh man, I just had it. Chaunch. I say that all the time. Like I'm taking a chaunch out of something.
Huh.
Yeah.
Like a large bite.
Yeah, a
Okay.
chaunch. She's chaunching.
Oh, okay.
Chaunch.
I think it works.
Okay.
Works.
Yeah, sure.
And then the only other thing that really happened was I think this is like a certain amount of people will understand what this is. So Tinder does a thing called swipe night. People know what that is? You know what that is?
Yes.
Do you know what that is?
No.
Ben shouldn't know what that is. Ben should not. Okay, so it's a weird concept, and I see where they're going with it, but I don't understand it. Okay, so over the course of like 4 weeks, they have every Sunday night, which is by the way, it's the most popular time for Tinder, so fun fact of the day, if you want to get matches. They do like this pre-recorded video thing, and like they'll give you different choices and branching pathways if you make one choice, and the way you make the choice is by swiping right or left. Very Tinder. And like the story progresses, and they did one once before a few years back. I remember when I was using Tinder as a freshman, they had the end of the world was happening, and like they had this whole pre-recorded. It was weird, and they're doing it again now, and it's a very much true crime inspired one. I know all the true crime girls are like crying for this. You're at like some 23-year-old's, he's turning 23, and then he winds up getting murdered. And I have watched this one. It's really bad. The acting is horrible. So bad. I'm like, y'all are in LA and this is the work for hire you could find.
Are you surprised though?
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. No excuse. I was like, you couldn't do a second take. Anyways, but the cool thing that I thought this one was interesting is you do, and then like the reason how this works is like they'll mark on the Tinder profiles if they chose some of the same choices as you.
Oh.
I don't understand why I would want to swipe on someone
Aren't there
who.
only like 2 choices anyway?
There's like 3.
Okay.
But the one that I thought that made this one different that was cool was at the end of it, you have to choose like who do you think it is, and I think that one's kind of cool because it's like
a cool concept.
Right.
you had to collaborate on like, oh, I thought it was her too.
Right.
It's really just like something to give you
it's
a talking
conversation starter.
Yeah.
For the people
I really
that
like
can't.
that.
I wouldn't want to talk to someone about that.
Yeah.
But
Right, that's
am on
my
another
thing. I'm
planet.
like, very cool concept, but it's also like we're having a conversation about this little tiny show that Tinder put in their app instead of like
getting to know
anything
each other.
else, you know?
That's what I'm saying. It's really, I feel like it's literally for people that just cannot start a conversation.
Absolutely.
Like me.
I'm not afraid to make a conversation, but I don't want to waste my talents, so I never talk to people.
There you go.
And then I agree with that. I was gonna say you already answered my question. I was like, would you guys use this?
No.
No.
I did it because I was like, this is interesting and I want to talk about it in the morning app, but I thought I wasn't feeling it.
Right. It's
Sorry.
a cool idea. Like, I like the
Right.
concept of it, but in practice, I don't think it makes a lot of sense.
Well, I've talked about how I think I should run a master class, even though I guess I'd be one to talk because it's a master class on. Let me finish. On how to make a dating profile on an app, because I swear to God.
What's rule number 1?
Don't put. First of all, don't have an empty bio. No one. I mean, maybe I'm like an old man.
No.
But if you're taking
That's actually
things,
a really good point.
well, because I feel like I'm alone here in my dating pool, because like there's a lot of blank bios or really boring bios, and so maybe I'm just alone here. And maybe I'm one to talk because I mean I'm not dating anyone, so who am I to make a master class on something that doesn't? But don't put a blank bio. And one of my biggest pet peeves, personally for me, which I've told Ben, is I swear to God, people who are specifically over 6 feet tall will put their height like 6'3", if that matters.
Right.
It matters apparently. Who said it matters?
matters to you.
To you.
Yeah, to you. Yeah, that's funny because you mentioned it back when I did have one for a short period of time. My bio was literally
for a short period of time.
Yeah.
Pruitt's like, yeah, I'm over 6 feet. Yeah, what up?
My bio for a very short period of time was literally just 7'5".
That's good.
There's a guy who matched with me who is. Hold on. Not to put him on blast, but we haven't talked, so whatever.
Put him on blast.
I told everyone that one time I talked to a guy who was 6'8", I think.
Really?
This guy. I don't have a guy for people who are tall, but you want to talk about height. 7'3".
What?
People grow that tall.
Are you serious?
That's rare.
That just blew me away.
That's alarming.
I want to stand next to them.
You could stomp on me.
Yeah.
What? Anyway, well, what about you?
Stomp me.
What in a bio?
Yeah.
What in a bio is like no?
Oh man.
Or not in a bio.
Really hate people who are like, I don't know why I'm on here. I'm like, yeah, you do. I'm like, you
do.
Don't have a reason, or here as a joke, maybe. I'm like, what do you mean a joke? Like, what's funny right
Yeah,
now?
it's almost like a backhanded thing.
Yeah, right.
My bio isn't the best though, so I almost feel like I wouldn't put that because like that's okay.
Yeah,
you're
you want
right.
to bio swap right now?
I think it's also people that always have the same like one-liner, and it's like, I don't know, to me that's just like basic. Like I can't remember one on the spot.
I can't think of one either,
but you know what I'm talking about.
It
It's
feels so
just like,
canned.
Like cliched, just.
yeah.
Have some originality.
Yeah,
right, in
I'm
yours.
blanking on an
There.
example, but oh well.
Emma, do you have one off the top of your head? Put you on the
Not
spot.
off the top of my head, no. Nope.
Mine, I have so many because I feel like I'm like walking into character archetypes on Tinder profiles sometimes because I see so many of the same few things.
That's something a good friend of mine did over coffee once. Was we broke down guys and girls on Tinder into 10 distinct categories, and everyone fit into at least one of the 10.
Exactly.
It makes me want to download Tinder just
to see
I've
how
never
boring
had a
people.
dating
I mean, it is like there's like a whole conversation we can have over like, I mean, this is the age where people are really starting to figure themselves out, and so it's kind of hard to describe yourself when you're only just now figuring yourself out.
Mhm.
So they rely on like easy, relatable things.
That's super generous.
It's almost like there are categories to fall back on where people explore through them.
I have seen on so many people. Let me finish the sentence. The plant emoji. Let me finish.
Okay.
With plant dad, and I'm just like, That's it? You grow plants? And I know. You might think of something else. No, because it's my dating field. They're talking about like real like gardening and stuff, which is fine. But I'm like, give me something more. Mine says, or we can actually review. You want to switch bios on that?
Yeah.
Me and Pruitt, we're gonna take a break.
Download Tinder while we're.
Let me download Tinder. We might not have time for that, Pruitt.
No, we do. No worries.
Okay, we're gonna go take a short break, and we'll discuss. Me and Pruitt, I guess we'll discuss that. and then we'll give our reviews when we come back.
Dating lives.
Mom, I know you're listening. Turn it off.
Turn it off. You're done.
You're done. We'll be back.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
When one arrives in Boone, you pretty quickly feel embraced by the mountains. The same thing happens here at the university. When you are a student here at the College of Business, you're embraced by the Appalachian community.
The name Appalachian State University, it means something and it connects with people. The experience goes beyond academics. There's a culture here. Everywhere I go, I wear that golden A. I take pride in that. It's not something that you find everywhere.
One of the things that's great about Appalachian is it has the resources of a big school, but the small school community.
Professors here take such an important view of how they can impact the lives of students.
That's the reason why we're here, supporting the students, seeing that they're successful both in their time here and then as they graduate.
We have a remarkable connection between faculty and students.
We have some of the leading voices in the field, so it really creates an intellectually vibrant environment.
You have the smaller class sizes, we have the high faculty engagement, and it really sets us apart.
These students are phenomenal. These students are, in my opinion, going to be the change seekers and change makers in the world. Not only through their professional skills, but also because of the passion they have got for making this world a better place.
A lot of people think of school as coming to the classroom and then going home and doing homework. At the Walker College, it's not like that.
We're really trying to rethink how we deliver education, what the purpose of education is. Really trying to break that hierarchy of the professor being out in front with all the great ideas and instead saying, you know what, everybody has great ideas.
They're figuring out those solutions through innovative thinking, through an innovative process.
Innovation is the edge. We are trying very hard to push our students to think in ways that they can not only think outside the box, but what kind of positive impacts they will be able to make in the world.
Having these different opportunities really sets our college apart.
We're trying to prepare the leaders of tomorrow by giving them ways of thinking about problems so they come up with solutions that are meaningful.
The students hit the ground running. They are the most technically competent, ready to go day one students. You know, when you get out into the business environment, that's the attitude you have to have.
Hiring an Appalachian graduate, as an employer, I know that I've got someone who can come in and hit the ground running.
One of the phrases you'll hear used often in the College of Business is business for good. We want our students going out in the world and helping to make it better by using business practices that can help.
I'm thankful for the transformational experience that Appalachian has given me. This college has shaped me both as a person and I think a servant leader.
Being a Mountaineer and being part of the Walker College of Business has shaped who I am today.
I'm really excited to enter the workforce with the skills that I've gained here.
For me, Appalachian really represents family. You know, I don't know where I would be without my Appalachian experience. I'm proud to be a Mountaineer in so many ways.
Any student that comes out of the Walker College of Business is extraordinarily prepared to be successful and to make a difference in the world.
If you want to be able to work side by side with faculty, students, staff, community, partners, and industry, we want you to be part of our family.
It's all about personality anyway.
Right,
so.
right. It's cool.
And
It's
I
cool.
have-
We can do a general rate of photos.
I have so many personalities, I have to go to the clinical physician about it. Anyways, whoa. Here, that should be in my bio.
Peter, do you not want us to see pictures? This
I don't
is
care
fine.
about the
Okay,
pictures.
cool.
I'm not looking at yours, so like, I don't want to see. At that point, it's
Pictures y'all
weird.
got.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
This is normal.
I never.
I don't care. Okay, physical appearance to me is less important. It's not. I mean, it's not like it is the first thing you're going to see on Tinder. So I mean, it does matter. So.
I was about to say
They go
that is
hand
the
in hand
issue
for
with
me,
Tinder
I
in
think.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if someone has
There
a
will always be someone more attractive.
Yeah.
if
I know,
someone
it's
has a
so
boring
bad.
bio, it's not gonna work. I'm just like,
Right.
oh. Anyways, flyer guy at the Orange Peel is his job.
That is my
Pruitt
job.
Norris.
Fire guy.
He is. Yes.
Yeah. I put up flyers at the Orange Peel and I get free concert tickets.
That's
Remember?
awesome.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's
okay.
honestly high.
Are you a headrest in
What's
April?
up?
We should
I'll
mooch his
find out in
tickets.
March.
He gets
Yeah.
2 tickets every month. We should mooch his tickets and go somewhere.
I mean, if you're ever not using it.
Right.
Well, I was gonna go see Orville Peck, but even if he was, because he was at the Orange Peel, even if he had the tickets in time, they were sold out.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a comedy show I can't go to tomorrow if you guys.
What
if you guys
is
want
it?
That.
Who?
Todd Berry. I don't know. Some random guy.
Real quick before. Oh, never mind.
Before we read, no, what is it?
I was gonna say, have you seen I think I asked you. Have you seen Fortune Feimster's special? Because I was saying like maybe it would be like somebody from the area.
She's from Charlotte.
Yeah.
Fortune
Super
Feimster.
good. If you haven't seen that, go watch it.
She was. I don't really know what people would know her in. She was in the last 2 seasons of the Mindy Project.
She's not. Yeah, she's not really like.
She's not a like staple anywhere. Anyways.
Okay.
Okay, don't look at the top Spotify artists because I have a glitch and it won't let me select certain ones. It just gives me the most popular people.
Mine is just, yeah.
Okay, Radio Major. Never seen a Twilight movie. I like hiking, thrifting, and charged eye contact. And his anthem is Fireworks by First Aid Kit. I don't know that song.
Do you want to play a snippet for there?
I can't. Well, we're not. Maybe in a second.
Okay. Peter's is about me. Well, number one, his job as program director at 90.5 WASU, right here on air.
And what?
And about Peter, if I'm not working, I'm probably listening to music or watching TV or thinking about Taco Bell hot sauce.
Yeah.
My Instagram is @sauerkraut.
Oh no! Now you're putting me on blast.
My bad. And
Don't follow me.
I read tarot too with a little
crystal ball emoji.
Crystal ball. It's just a hobby.
Yeah, it is. Because
and Peter's passions.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, your passions
You
are.
read your passions.
Yeah,
Peter's
your passions are.
LGBTQ plus.
What's up?
Music, secondhand apparel, grab a drink, and writer.
Yep. And yours are hiking, movies, secondhand apparel, swimming, and reading. It's very Asheville. Yours is very Asheville. And mine is very. I don't know what it is. What is mine? I guess that's not my job to say. Would you, Emma? Would you swipe on me?
I think I would swipe on both of you.
Thanks.
Just on your bios alone, absolutely.
Yes.
Y'all sound like so much fun.
Ben, would you swipe on us? Okay.
No, I don't like the photos.
I can get Taco
Think about it,
Bell
I don't
and a
mind.
tarot reading.
I talk about a tarot. I think that like the tarot one. I'm not.
Peter,
gonna
are you
lie.
vaccinated on yours?
I
Do you have
haven't.
a
I don't.
vaccinated tag?
I think that's such a. I am vaccinated, but I think it's such a tool thing. You can add little stickers on your Tinder
love
profile
it.
of like
That's awesome.
vaccinated, and it's just like. I guess I'm the type of person who expects everyone to already be vaccinated.
I was about to say you can't though. So I like it actually. to
guess I
have
should.
that.
I'm the type of person like you should be vaccinated. You shouldn't even need to
I
put
mean,
a
it's
sticker on
just
it.
like
Sorry.
doesn't Tinder have like the verification?
I also
thing?
don't do that.
Yeah,
It's like
I don't
you
verify.
assume everyone's a real person.
Right. It's
But no.
Oh, and my anthem is "Midnight" by Leon LaHavas. Great song.
Do you want to play the little snippet of Midnight?
Well, you can't do it right now.
We're not.
No, that is.
It'd be awesome
He's gonna
quality.
put his phone up
It's
to the
so
mic.
good. It would
You don't
work.
have an auxiliary port like I
That's
do.
true.
Samsung Galaxy.
That's true.
Not sponsored.
Yeah, Apple users on air.
Yeah, we've had this fight multiple times.
I wouldn't say fight.
I'd say fight.
Impassioned debate.
There's nothing like a good bar debate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pruitt won't know.
No, I'm
Baby.
a child.
I'm just starting to know.
Right.
Bar debate.
About a
Would you?
month in.
Bar debate. Would you rather take on somebody with a gun or a knife?
We literally had this bar debate.
I was sitting in Holmes Convocation Center working and doing on camera, talking over comms, doing this motion, just in the middle of the arena.
Like a stabbing.
How close range are we talking? Do you have to
That's
be
what I
within-
said. It depends on the range.
Stay
Let's say
fighting?
like
Do you have
right
to
here,
win?
like
Like between Ben and Emma. So
someone
like
Then I'm
what's
choosing
it?
gun.
6 feet.
Yeah.
Yes, same.
Dude, if I can't leave this far away from you, I choose a gun.
Dude, how big is the knife?
I don't know.
Like a kitchen knife.
Yeah, big kitchen
But
knife.
like, still, you're just slashing with anything. You don't have a weapon. You're getting
That's what I was
sliced
saying.
or ribbon.
I was like, what are you gonna do if somebody's stabbing
But
you?
it's a gun.
Get
No, the gun,
You
if
run
you...
from a knife, you charge a gun.
Yeah,
That's
a
always
gun
been
you
the
could
rule.
absolutely charge in time, I think. If you can,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like,
Yeah, or just
football
hit,
tackle
Yeah,
it.
just hit your hand up or something.
Ugh.
A knife
There
is
was a
way
case
harder.
study that even supported that. It was like people would rather be confronted by a gun than a knife.
Ah,
A knife is super intimidating.
It's scary.
It's so scary.
It is, right? I do not like knives.
I think I just don't want to be confronted in general. You know?
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
don't confront me.
That's
I'll
the
I'll
ideal situation.
Yeah.
You confront me with an argument. I'm like, that knife, gun, someone trying to confront me with an argument. That's
your job,
I'd
your
take
words.
knives. I'd take knife or gun.
Really?
I cannot do arguments, like real arguments. I get all like hot faced, and then I get all like not like so emotional. No, so emotional. Like my eyes get all teary, and it's like,
Peter, let's fight right now.
God, no. I don't do fights.
No?
I got that part of my brain removed.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Along with my ability to love.
Oh, no. But you're on Tinder anyway?
Oh, yeah.
That's why he's on Tinder.
Yeah, I know. There it is.
Superficial. Well, like we were talking about, there's other dating apps. I don't know. This is the dating show.
There's Bumble.
Bumble.
I stand Bumble over
Which
Tinder.
is fun. Bumble's fun.
Is so funny to me because Bumble, you can be, that sounds stupid, but you can be gay on Bumble. But like the whole point of Bumble is like if you match with a woman, the woman talks
Right,
first.
right.
And so it's just another Tinder. There's no purpose to it. I mean, great that it's an option, but the whole like real special thing about Bumble is completely like nixed. I also find it weird that they're not sponsored on campus, but like they have outreach on campus.
I know.
You ever
I
seen,
did.
like, stickers?
If you go on my
No.
Instagram, I have like Bumble pictures. I used to hang out with an ambassador or whatever.
They had an event.
Flexing some Bumble gear.
I didn't see it until after, but I saw a flyer. They were doing an event on campus.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that.
Weird.
They did one last year too, I think. Right?
What is a Bumble?
Yeah, what do you do? You just stand there and swipe on your phone?
Everyone's in a circle swiping.
Didn't they do something for a ransom recently too?
Yeah, that was the event.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it wasn't on campus.
What was that?
It was a
Like, what'd they
I
do?
have no idea.
I know that they, like, if you showed your Bumble profile or something, they gave you a free drink.
Oh,
maybe?
that's nice.
Hello?
Ransom be doing everything.
I know. They've kind of been tearing out all the stops lately.
And then there's Hinge that exists.
Mhm.
I don't
Right.
think I used Hinge. One of the first dates I ever went on was on Hinge.
I don't know anyone
with a cheerleader.
who's been on Hinge or is actively on Hinge.
It's
you know?
not. It's a thing that I would say is much more for like young millennials, and I don't think we qualify as millennials.
Yeah, like 25, 26.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their commercials are cute, but it's like if you ever like actually looked at Hinge, it actually is very much like a full profile, not like a bunch of words, but they ask you like.
That's good though.
I like it. I would like it if it were more used here.
Sure.
And I know be the change you want to be, or be the change you want to see in the world, but I mean, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah. Fair.
And they get a lot of popularity for that voice thing that you can do now, though. The
What?
like record a sound or whatever. That's Hinge, right?
I don't know. I've never heard of that.
You can record like a little sound segment of your voice.
Oh,
I
that's
think.
nice. That's
No,
fun.
that is a big plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
That's
would
super
you,
cute.
What would you say or do?
I don't know, but I've seen some interesting.
Taco Taco. Just like a soundboard of Ben. Taco Taco.
My entire air check on.
Mine would be
upload
like,
that.
can I get a pack of Virginia Slims? I couldn't take that one seriously. That's too much. I think there is something about like too much in a dating app.
Yeah.
And that's I don't want to.
I like that you could hear their voice before you see them. Though.
That's
a
obviously
nice
nice.
idea.
That's super cool. That's super cool. People are surprised by me oftentimes. Like apparently I don't look like I have a super deep voice, and so people will be freaked out sometimes when I talk when they haven't heard me in a minute. Like I'm in ASL for my language, yeah, which is cool. But like for the first month and a half of class, none of us had heard each other's voices. You know, so it was weird. Yeah.
We were at the center, and LGBT center where I volunteer, and like a few of the volunteers have never seen the bottom half of my face, and I hadn't seen theirs very often. And like when we went out for one of their 21st birthdays, like one of them was literally like, "That is not what I thought your face looked like." I was like, "Thank you," but then they were like, "Yeah, I thought you had a square jaw," and I was like, "Okay, thanks." Mean.
Yeah, that's how it was. Like when I first started working at my job and we got to take our masks off, they were like, "I've never seen your face before."
Yeah. It's nuts. I feel like I have sad eyes, so I feel like disturbed by having to wear a mask all the time.
I have a story about that I cannot say on the air about what people have said about my eyes.
Got it.
You do too?
Yeah.
Ben's gonna tell us that story right before he goes to whatever he's doing after the show. I'd say working on his dating app, but then I'd strangle him because I'd get mad.
Right.
Yeah, not that.
Yeah, Ben's taken. Sorry, wait. Sorry.
Listeners.
Sorry, everyone.
That was stupid. I'm so sorry. We're gonna be right back.
These crazy college kids, they don't know what they're talking about.
The Morning App on 90.5 WASU.
In 1899, the misty ridges of northwestern North Carolina became home to a simple yet powerful vision: to transform lives and the region through the empowerment of education. Nearly 120 years later, students still feel the pull of this unique place, and Appalachian has remained grounded in the vision of our founders, providing rural access to a sterling education and serving the region. The Mountaineer passion for lifelong learning is cultivated from an early age. Right now, Appalachian's youngest Mountaineers are developing critical learning skills while also discovering that college is in their future, and when they are ready, their College on the Mountain will be ready for them.
So the children that go to school here at the Academy are from all across Forsyth County, particularly children who may be struggling readers. Our goal is to improve literacy for all students K-5, to work with them, bring in the curriculum through Appalachian State University and the Reading Clinic, and support learning across all disciplines.
The experience for a university student here at Middle Fork is really critical. We're able to show them what their practice that they're learning in the classroom looks like in action. So now we have this community of learners that aren't just little kindergarten through 5th grade students, but we also have teachers who are learning together with them. And they really are building a community that the Academy is really proud to be a part of.
So I've been teaching for 31 years, and one of the questions people always ask me is, why are you still doing this? Why aren't you retired? And my answer to them is because we finally got it right. These children are getting to interact with university professors. They are now identifying with Appalachian. They're saying, that's my college. I'm going to go to that college on the mountain. And they're very excited about that. And so now, these are children who could be first-generation college students. And they're already thinking about it and identifying as college students.
I love being here. I love being at the Academy because this is like one of the best opportunities that a principal can have. I mean, the amount of support I've had as a principal, it's just overwhelming. And I just like being a voice for children and to be a partner with the parents and a partner, on behalf of App State University. This is what I love doing, so I'm very thankful.
On 90.5 WASU.
WASU. It's the Morning App. Ben is gone, and he'll be back for Friday's show, but he's gone. So it's just me
and Pruitt.
And Emma.
And yeah, don't forget about Emma. You said it so like me
right,
and Pruitt.
Definitely, yeah.
I really didn't have anything. We had a great conversation, but the only other thing I was going to talk about was I said I had something planned, and I was like, we're going to do a purge. And
oh my God.
I was like, what are all the things that you're too embarrassed to admit that you do behind closed doors? And mine was, I was laughing earlier in the show about the music, and I had on my phone cued. I love My bedroom, if there was an audience, they'd be living for me. Like I tear it up. I get so like loud listening to music and like singing and moving.
Right.
It's just like
bedroom pop.
Yeah, but it's like weird music sometimes. My roommates get it. I know will be like
love EDM. Like
no, not like that either.
Like Swedish pop music. No. I don't know.
When I wanted to do a band, but that fell through. It was a lot of that. And then
what was your band name?
Leaf Maybe and Undecided.
Leaf Maybe. Interesting.
Yeah, and then I'm doing a short film, and the main character's name is that. I was like, I'll use it for something.
Is Leaf Maybe?
Yeah, exactly like that. Huh. Leaf Maybe. But
oh, I see.
I have so many like I should be hired to do pun names.
Yeah.
Purge.
What's
something you're too embarrassed to admit normally? For everyone here.
I do a lot of the same. A lot of dancing behind closed doors. A lot of getting weird with the outfits. Oh my god. Okay, this is something I'll actually indulge. It's kind of. So you know how Walmart puts all of their Halloween stuff on sale?
Sure. Yeah.
They were selling a bunch of wigs that are usually like $6 or $7 for $2.
Ooh.
So I bought 4 of them, and I like put on a bunch of music.
Yes.
And wigs.
That's fun.
I told you.
It was really fun. It was very therapeutic.
That's great.
Purge. What's something that you do?
All right, let's go.
I'll keep with the theme and also music related, but this is just a little story. I'm gonna live with the standard of Boone, and yesterday I was walking down the hallway, avoiding puddles of dog pee.
I literally about to say that.
It's really gross. But I was like staring at my phone, and I've been listening to like this super intense Billy Joel song in the car, just really getting after it. And I was still just kind of singing it to myself. Go the entire length of the hallway. Guys, there are really long hallways at the Standard.
Oh, yeah?
Oftentimes we'll make eye contact with somebody and then just keep going for like 45 seconds anyway. But I was looking at my phone.
Song too.
What's up?
Billy Joel song?
What was it?
I feel like that adds a lot.
I don't know if it was She's Always a Woman or
New York State of Mind.
Anyway.
Okay. So that vibe, I got it.
But I'm thinking to myself the entire length of the hallway to my apartment, then I look up and this girl's just like laughing, looking at me. And I was like, God, that's embarrassing.
I'll be humming to myself, doing whatever.
Right.
Like
I know. I'm like singing to myself though. And I look up and I just apologize. I'm like, I am so sorry. that is my bad.
I'd be like enjoying the show. I'd be like,
no, she was probably loving it.
Yeah.
I know. So not even behind closed doors, just right out in the hallway of the Standard. No shame.
I turn it up, dude. I do not care. I don't care who's around or who's watching. Like if I'm having a good time, I'll be performing in my car. I was listening to this is like embarrassing. I was listening to a Kelly Clarkson song, and it was a Whole Lot of Woman, and most people don't know that song. It's a good song.
That is a good song.
If it was, I think they used it on RuPaul's Drag Race. So it's a song that people will like lip sync to and perform to.
Mm-hmm.
So I was having it. Someone said, a stand-up comedian said, actually I think it was a drag queen who's a stand-up comedian said, when white people listen to Kelly Clarkson, they get superpowers, and it really is like.
It's true.
It really is like that.
Oh my gosh. What's like your guilty pleasure song too?
Oh, I thought you were gonna ask for my
anything by the Glee cast.
Oh no, anything by the Glee cast? Okay, I used to love that one song that was the Singing in the Rain and Umbrella
not that one.
I like that one a lot.
Rewind. They did a mashup of Singing in the Rain and Rihanna's Umbrella on Glee. For those of you uneducated plebeians.
I like to listen to like their covers of show tunes, which is like a show tune cover of a show tune, which is fun.
It's not that weird.
No, I know, but it's just like show tuneception. It's like more layers than necessary. But I listen to a lot of music from musicals. Just really big fan.
I had a friend James who's in Noun, the improv group, and he's like super into musicals.
Yeah.
Like I follow him on Spotify, so I'll see. He's like, listen to the Mean Girls one, or listen to the Heathers one.
Oh, the Heathers one is so good.
I think it's a really good soundtrack. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Barrett Wilbur Weed, I think her name is.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. Yeah, great voice.
Seriously.
Oh, I have a music-related question for you guys.
Oh, question.
So it's November, right?
November.
Which means that the holiday season is right around the corner. Where do y'all fall on the Christmas music divide? Where's
Not a fan.
Christmas music is one thing. Christmas decoration and like holiday cheer is another, in my opinion.
In what regards to both?
I don't know. I
Right,
feel
on
like,
what date are both is allowed?
Like that?
I feel like Christmas lights and decoration, I'm fine with seeing anytime in November, but music needs to be.
Really?
Yeah, there
I
is
thought it would be the other way
something about it.
around.
Yeah.
No, there is something about it. Music is like
It just is
constant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hear it every year, and it's the same things too a lot of the
I
time.
mean, the lights are the same thing.
Yeah, but the lights are like.
But like on November 14th, you want like a big like snowman Santa Claus in someone's yard? Like,
No.
I feel like I'd be upset seeing that.
I think both of them. I'm not a Grinch, but I just.
Yeah.
So we're definitely post Thanksgiving people.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat.
I'm a one-track mind. I have Thanksgiving to think about. How are you expect me to think about Christmas?
Totally. We have turkeys and
I don't like turkey.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah. See, my family just like we're super weird. None of us really like turkey. It's just so dry. And
well,
then
at least you all agree not to eat it then.
yeah. So we like just pretty much make a bunch of food we like and just have like a big family
That's
dinner.
sweet though. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Take notes,
That's fun.
Exactly. So we don't just have a bunch of turkey that goes bad.
My family goes down to Gadsden, Alabama, and we have a big old Alabama Thanksgiving with like 50 cousins. It's
I've always wanted that.
It's a classic Southern tale.
We haven't done that. We used to have like really big Thanksgivings when I was super young when we were back up north, and we used to see like family members that I didn't know existed, and I miss those days.
It's fun.
It's more enjoyable when you're like a. I don't know how confident I can say I am, but a somewhat confident, somewhat adult person. Those are more fun. And not when I'm 9. I'm not going to remember that I have a cousin Lance. I do remember I have a cousin Lance. But stuff like that.
Well, I do think you definitely sometimes enjoy your family more as you get older, but then there's the reverse of like, you guys are
You guys kinda
insufferable.
suck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it depends on what type of family you
Yeah.
have. But
Yeah.
I miss those days. Those were the days. For those who are old.
Would that be in New York for you, Peter?
What? What do you mean?
Your big old family gatherings?
Oh, I mean, they weren't huge and they weren't often, but yeah, my family it's all my dad's side. My mother's side is kind of small.
Gotcha.
But my dad's side is like, he has my aunt who I love. We have my grandmother who I love, and then we have my grandmother's sister, my great aunt, who every person from up north has a relative older than them named Nancy, and she's my Aunt Nancy. Every person from up north has an Aunt Nancy, I swear. My Aunt Nancy, I shouldn't talk too much about them, but like I'll just say like, yeah. And then we have like more distant relatives that I'm not really familiar with, but those are like the big 3. Like my great aunt, who's like my second grandmother, because my mom's mom is dead, and then my grandmother and my aunt and her family. But you know, we have other people too.
Gotcha.
Miss the days.
Very cool.
Where's your family from?
Yeah, where's your family from?
My mom's family is from Louisiana, and then like South Carolina at some points. Yeah. And my dad's side of the family is from Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a
Yeah, a little bit of a.
And then they're here.
Yeah,
Sure, best of
they
both
met
worlds.
working together. At, yeah, this company called Hildrom. Yeah, like hospital beds, I think.
Oh, interesting.
I always love hearing those.
things.
I always love hearing those stories about how people meet, like how relationships start, because they're always so like almost always so.
My mom loves to tell a story too, because she was engaged to somebody else when they met.
Oh my god! What?
No, my dad he would just hang out, and I think there was one time.
Your dad's playing for the long game.
He did, and he won. He conquered, you know.
What kind of Lifetime original movie?
Seriously.
I love it.
She loves to tell the story.
Shout out, that's awesome.
There's 2 different types of people, because like someone else's mom probably has the same exact story but hates telling it.
Yeah.
Right.
My mom, if that were her story, I know would be one of them. She'd be like, don't tell people that. It makes me look like a bad person.
No, I think it makes my dad look awesome.
Yeah, I agree. He's just killing it.
No, it's like he's Prince Charming over there, just won the princess.
Right.
Yeah, those are the stories you can't write. Like the best stories, I was thinking about that like in therapy. I always had like a problem where I'm like, I want like things to be big. I want big moments. And my therapist was like, well, what are like the best moments you've had? And there were all these moments that I never planned on happening. Like, one of my favorite memories ever, and I literally don't talk to any of the people anymore, but it's still a great story, was when, I can't tell the whole story, but when I accidentally set off the fire alarm. And I think I've told the story on air before as much as I could, but we set off the fire alarm on my birthday and ran. We were not smoking, by the way. It was I was an idiot and sprayed Febreze above my head, not knowing directly above me was the smoke detector.
Great. That's really funny.
And and I didn't plan on that happening. Those are the best stories.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So same thing, like when you like meet someone, they're normally out of your control.
Yeah.
So what's the point of Tinder?
There you go.
Right.
Well,
sometimes it just speeds it along, you know.
Oh, I see. I thought that was like a philosophical question. Yeah. Okay.
No, it was more like rhetorical. Like, what's the point? Anyways, we got about 20 seconds until show ends. We're a little over, but trust me.
Well,
speaking of great first introductions, Emma, the beginning of a lifelong friendship here on the morning app.
Seriously.
What's today?
We're gonna go be back. It'll be me, Mary, and Ben, and Emma on Friday. Pruitt will be
I will not.
MIA. I'm sorry, but this has been the morning app. Woo!
See you guys.
Bye.
Proudly serving as the Appalachian State University College radio station.